Hi Reese, hi guys. My name's Elwyn Evans. I'm showing you a short overview of our website and software. We'd like to demonstrate to you how we've currently set up our system, but we'd also like to emphasize that is not set in stone, and we would therefore welcome your input on how we can collectively develop our software and website together. We're now going to log in as a manager or a coach. All the data we've so far inputted on this page is from actual live matches where we've recorded the data onto our iPhone recording app or an ordinary voice recorder. This page is very simple. It just lists all the contact details for each player within this coach's squad. There are two skills pages, as you can see. Because we've listed 32 different objective skills, then they have to be listed on two separate pages. There are 32 different skills in all, and that might sound a little OTT, but in actual fact it is an extremely simple task to record and assess this, as only one given skill is performed at one particular time. If you click on a player's name, then his graph will immediately appear and show all 32 skills and how he's performed at each skill and for each match. This graph again is not set in stone and can be amended as you see fit. If you then click on the skill heading, then another graph will appear, and that shows how all the players performed that particular skill. To input our data, we simply click on the Add Match Statistics tab. Then the name of the coach's team has defaulted automatically, as you can see. And then the full list of his squad's players are then available. The game date is self-explanatory. And then it is a simple task of inputting numbers into the appropriate skill boxes. Once that's completed, please click the Save button. Job done. We then go to the Match Data tab. What we've included on this page is the aggregate team data for every match played and for each team skill. We have specifically chosen the team skills that we think have a major influence on the team's results. But also, this team data can be used to compare data from previous matches played. The team data will then highlight the areas that will determine where games are won and lost. We now go on to the Analyze Skills tab. Our software has automatically calculated the two weakest skills for each player for that particular match. Each player then has a link to his or her appropriate video drill that demonstrates precisely how they can improve the technique of their weaker skills that have been calculated from our inputted data. Our League Table tab is pretty self-explanatory and lists every individual skill, as you can see. Every player and coach can then monitor and compare his or her performance at each skill level. The table can be adjusted to show the best at the top of the list or indeed the bottom of the list by clicking on the skill name. The League Table facility is available for the coach's team, but will also be available for a national league, which will then give all the players a benchmark target to achieve in each skill. This final tab is called Reports. This is where we would appreciate your input and advice. It is currently linked to all our data, but we would like your advice on how and what skills we should emphasize on this particular page. This page looks like a concept, but it is live and is actually generated from our data instantly. What we are trying to achieve on this page is a visually appealing report on each player for each match. We viewed similar reports from other companies that specialise in sports analysis, which are manually created and are very costly. Our system is generated automatically and immediately available to both players and coaches. It is therefore a significantly superior system that is not only instantly generated, but is also far more cost effective to both players and coaches.